Right. Right, so far, it's quite an interesting one. My two partners in crime are missing in action. Lester's trying to sort out his connection, as usual, but that's part of the fun. And Oleg, I'm just waiting to hear from him. So, still busy setting up some stuff here, as usual. As you noticed, I've changed the time from 10 until 11, and that's because there has been a time change in the UK, so that's to fit in with Leicester. What's the time? It's almost 11. So yeah, go, join live. Successfully rescheduled to 11. So we're going to start it today at 11. Okay, let's see what happens at 11 o'clock. Okay, let's see. Getting a message. Sorry, dude. Restarting Weekend Craic will be online in 2 minutes. Sweet. Okay. Still waiting for Leicester. Right, so. Oh look, Leicester's back. What's happening, dude?
Well, that took longer than expected.
What happened?
I don't know. That's very slow for a reboot.
Is that how long it took to reboot the router?
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, a reboot. I think I've got too many Wi-Fi things going on.
Oh, okay. I think maybe what you must do is kick them off and then. What do you reckon? Well, your connection seems better, by the way.
Yeah, let me do a speed test.
Just as a hashtag. Okay, sound is all good this week for a change. It's
Where's Oleg?
going on the live stream. He's also restarting his router. He'll be back quick. He said he'll be online in 2 minutes. I think he said that 2 minutes ago. Maybe he's also having a long reboot.
Is this centered all right?
Yeah, no, that's all good, dude. 100%.
Hundreds.
Enjoying your banana?
I'm a banana boy.
From Durban and all, hey?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
wait. I just got a notification that someone is in the lobby. But now, where's the... Just hold on a sec. Let me just minimize everything.
Speed test fails.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. Lester and Oleg.
Oh, Oleg's got company.
Yeah.
I like your cup matches their cups.
Yeah, they're gonna have a serious conversation with me just now.
They're just waiting for you to finish.
Yeah. Andrew,
Yo.
how's it going, man?
Well, and you?
What's happening?
Ah, not much, man. Not much.
Did you have a rough day yesterday?
No, what?
Like, you seemed in a rush. Like, you seemed
Yeah,
like
no,
really busy yesterday.
Yeah, well, you know, my daughters are busy writing exams, so I had to just pop off to go and fetch them from school, because, you know, with this whole COVID thing, they don't like the kids hanging around the school for too long. So I just had to sort that out. Yeah, so I had to, that's why I was not in a rush, but that's why I was preoccupied, and, you know, as usual.
Yeah.
There's work stuff on the go, and you know, you're just trying to juggle all the bits and pieces.
All the stuff.
Yeah, all the stuff.
Lester, on your side, what's happening, man?
Same old, same old. 245th day of March.
Yo.
And counting.
Yeah, I think I worked it out.
Lester, you guys going into lockdown again?
Yeah, there's talk about that on Monday. National Lockdown Week. Month. Yeah, it's happening across Europe. They're trying to save Christmas.
Yeah.
So theoretically,
It seems like
everyone goes into
like
lockdown. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
If everyone goes into lockdown, then... Oh, go on then, Andrew.
No, I was just going to say, let's kick
Rock
off the
and roll.
episode, and then we can talk some shit. Right, let me just check that before I do that. I just want to make sure that the YouTube is, Facebook is live.
Live and kicking.
Alive and kicking. Why doesn't this want to go live? Let me just go live now. New stream key. Copy. What's going on here now? Oh, wait. You know, they've changed this Facebook thing around. So the settings are in different places now. I don't know what's going on here now.
No, Bookface.
Bookface, crazy, man.
Speeding up. Woo!
How do I make this? What's the time now? So make it 11:07. Next update. Okay, now it says reshielded for copy that. Okay, start. Okay, well, let's see if this thing goes live automatically, but let's just kick it off anyway. So,
Who's the
Right,
guest
Weekend
waiting in the
Craic.
lobby? Well, I've got a thing on my. I've got a pop-up that says guest waiting to join. View lobby.
Yeah, I already pulled in.
Yeah, definitely. $30.
Wow.
Okay.
We've been rocking it.
Attendance has been no. Yeah, I mean the turnout is fairly good. Yeah, better than some events. Oh, yeah. These chops need to step up a bit. Come on, there's nothing else. Yeah, it's a, yeah. I need beauty sleep for this, right? Not brought to you by Red Bull. Yeah, caffeine free. Wow. Caffeine free Red Bull. It's all the rage.
That's like alcohol-free whiskey.
Yeah. They're not. Out of all the alcohol-free beers, I think they are the one that comes closest. It still doesn't make me choose them. I bought some zero alcohol, low calorie beer to see what it was like. So the double combination, and I'll be honest, it's still sitting in the cupboard in its original packaging. Hasn't made it to the fridge. It's just there.
Don't worry. Once the lockdown hits, and you guys impose alcohol restrictions.
Yeah, maybe. But hang on, if it's alcohol free, surely you can still buy it.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, because there's better stuff on the shelf. Oh, Alex had a good week. Go on in. What's your number?
I would put it at the solid 7.
What? 7?
Solid 7. Well, I've been trying to exercise. I've been exercising almost like every second day, or like I think 4 times this week. So I've been going for runs. I've been going for walks. I've been swimming. I've been doing yoga. I've been trying to get into breath work. Yeah. No. I'm just trying to breathe properly. No. Apparently not. Listen, is Lester frozen? Okay, can we take a screenshot quickly? Okay, he's moving again. Lost opportunity there. Lost opportunity. Yeah. So listen. Do you think once the Starlink by Elon Musk rolls out, do you think Lester will be able to jump on board to improve his internet connection? Yeah, for sure. I mean, UK is not huge. I mean, it takes like 2 satellites to cover it.
It's because it's not huge. It's because it's not. It's a lot more congested consumption.
Just basically deeper, more mindful breathing, if I can put it that way, where you, yeah, yeah. So no, like for me, I do it sometimes, and it's not really for meditation. It's basically I'm gonna try to give it a shot at free diving. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to expand my lung capacity to be able to hold breath a lot more comfortably. So for me, it's more of a sport application in terms of training to expand my lung capacity while being submerged underwater. I'm obviously not doing breath work while I'm in water. I'm doing it like at the house on the carpet or on the yoga mat, but like it is helping quite a lot. I
Heavy breathing. He freak phones people and heavy breathes on them.
yeah. No. Like there's different techniques, right? And different techniques achieve different things, right? So like the first simple step is conditioning. It's like you breathe in, you breathe in like, and then breathe out very slowly, and do that like 30 times. 30 times. But like, no, I don't. I know some.
I wouldn't make it to 10. I think I would pass out.
I know some people do, but like that's like on the 30th time, what you can do is you can breathe in, then breathe out, and then hold your breath. Hold your breath, like for about try initial in the first round about a minute, but then you repeat it. You repeat that over and over and over again.
Are you going to go and find yourself an octopus?
No. Well, I already have a creepy crawly, so. Magical moments. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just respectful to the octopus.
Yeah. 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 No, it's really good. It really works quite well. And it doesn't take a long time. It doesn't take a long time for you to start practicing it. Like I try to do it ad hoc, like take, 5-10 minutes like during the day out, like every 2 hours, and then just do a couple of simple exercises, What do you mean? What am Yeah. So like I'm trying. Yeah. I did. No. This year I'm gonna go for the course, like a proper free diving course. First of all, it's gonna be in a pool. Then I'm gonna obviously try to make a coastal trip next year. It's not gonna happen this year, like in terms of the actual trip to the coast, and actually try to do some free diving.
Yeah, but the sea is COVID free.
Like it's gonna be an issue like this year, like head off to the coast because like everyone will try to get accommodation there.
Yeah, just sleep in a tent on the beach.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm past that. I'm a creature. I'm, I'm a creature of comfort now. I like it. I like it nice and cozy. No, not really. Like I would settle for the in-between option. Like I wouldn't want to spend too much cash on accommodation and spend like the money that I have on the trip to actually do stuff, you know, like go diving or go snorkeling, go free diving, you know. I would rather do that than compromise on accommodation. But like you can get pretty good tenting accommodation these days. I mean, like when I went to Ponta d'Oro, this is a place called Ocean Diving. It's basically just a dive camp, but the they have luxury tents with like, well, not luxury, but like decent tents with like beds inside and all the conveniences and stuff. And it's like, and like that's all you need, you know, like after you're coming from a dive, you know, you're tired of doing 2, 3 dives a day, then like you just want to drop somewhere and sleep. He'll be back. He'll be back.
I'm here.
Or you're gonna have a huge problem with accommodation because you're gonna be staying with your parents. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, maybe I should try to squeeze in a trip to the coast. Okay, cool.
I thought Christmas was cancelled. I don't. There's no plan. Yeah, I have no plans for Christmas. We'll see how it goes. We'll wing it. Turkey, turkey for one.
Guys, you're getting distracted. Like, how was your week? Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's like, you
Well,
gotta
mine,
rate your week.
yeah, mine was like, no,
Like a
I'm
solid 6?
4. Hang on. Hang on. Well, how did we come up with these subclasses?
How is that
Caveat.
possible? How is that possible? How's that possible?
You have to rate what's already happened, not what potentially could have happened.
Yeah.
6. I'm gonna go with a boring 5. It's been Groundhog Week again.
Sorry, Lester.
But anyway, 1 week close to Christmas. No, there's just nothing happening at work. Work is the same. It's flat out. The weather's it's warmed up, but we have another storm hitting us, so it's very much the same as every other week. It's starting to resemble March a lot, except the pubs are still open. Yeah. Do you know I am a lord? But I'll let you tell your story.
No way. No way.
Okay, so my official title is Lord Lester Taus of Loch Borrelin Estate. Well, it was a Christmas present. No, so basically, I own 1 square foot of land in the Loch Borrolin area. And yes, and with that it comes a title. I'm the Lord and Master of that 1 square foot of land.
No
I'm
way.
not allowed to put a fence up. I'm not allowed to put my colours or my coat of arms up. No flags. Basically, I can't do anything with a square foot of land, and I can't do anything about the sheep that graze and crap all over my land. In a square foot, maybe a bonsai tree, but anything bigger than that, it's probably going to grow beyond the boundaries of the estate.
Of your lordship.
Mm. Yeah, sure, makes sense. I mean, I've got the coordinates. Ooh, I've got the coordinates. I've got a. Hello?
What's happening? I think they're trying to get you to buy a funeral policy on Saturday morning. Insurance, cell phone contracts, some young guy.
So yeah, I've got the satellite coordinates, the grid coordinates of my estate.
Lordship.
And I've got pictures that actually. Yeah, I actually haven't checked it on Google Maps. I did have on the back of the pack that I got when I got this. There is pictures, and it's a great looking place. It's up in the Highlands. I mean, there's nothing there, but there's great views of the mountains. There's a nice little loch to one side. Yeah, there's no trees. I mean, there's nothing they can do with this land. It's free money for them. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you can. I think you can buy. I think it's like I think you can buy land on the moon, but like the problem is it's like whoever is gonna get there first is gonna expropriate it without compensation. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like the Earth laws do not have any gravity on moon.
Oh, this is very technical.
No pun intended with the gravity. So like whoever's gonna get there first is gonna be pretty much owning everything, you know. Like to actually land on the moon. As far as I know, there's just one successful one.
No, there's been
No.
more. No, I'm going to say. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like
So
sending objects to the moon is like pretty straightforward, right? But like sending people and bringing them back, that's different ball game. Yeah. In terms of putting rovers on the moon, I think it's more than 10.
I'm going to say, people-wise, less than 10. But But objects, I'm going to say around 20, 25. It's a good year.
Yeah, that is
These are just
hectic.
the object ones, right?
These are just the objects.
So I'm even lower. Okay. I never knew what was going on. I mean, until I went to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, and I was never much into the space thing. And I went there because everyone said, go there, go check it out. And I will say the same thing. It's quite enlightening when you go there, especially now with all these Mars missions and there's launches every other week. Yeah, if you're ever in Florida or near Orlando, go down to Cape Canaveral, the Kennedy Space Center. It's huge.
Yeah, I'd also love to go.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You serious? 24 astronauts. Wow.
Well, actually landed but not walked. Okay. Hasn't one of them been there twice?
There's a lot of robotic missions to the moons. Like I can see, I think I'm looking at the same wiki page. It's like amazing. The guys have been putting stuff there, like I don't know. No, putting like robots and sensors, and most likely. Yeah, that's Canada though. That's Canada. No.
Hang on, are these
Definitely
just
not.
ones that have launched from the US, or is this all space stations around the world?
Robotic is all space stations, but the dominant guys in this field is obviously US and Russia.
Well, I thought at the end of the space shuttle era, NASA wasn't doing anything. I just thought it was going to shut down because they weren't doing any more space trips, right? There was no more manned missions. It all seemed to have petered out. But it's certainly revived. Well, this is it. It was cheaper, right? But there's launch stations everywhere now. Not everywhere, but in a lot more places than we think.
Yeah. So I think India is busy developing their space program. I think China is really heavily involved in developing.
Well, then maybe that's the question. How many countries have launched spacecraft into orbit? And I would go with probably at least 8 countries.
I think under.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. He's going to Google it. I was just waiting for that. I'm not going to test my bandwidth more than it has to be. Ask Google that. There we go. There's your question. Right, Oleg, what's the answer?
I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything convincing. I think what we need to do is we need to change the question. How many countries can launch spacecraft
Into orbit, or yeah, can launch spacecraft. Yeah. What's the meaning of life? Yeah. It'll still have an opinion, surely. What's the meaning of life?
Okay. So guys, are you ready for this? So in terms of actually launching capacity, right? There's not that many. It's only pretty much United States, Russia, China, India, France, but they've launched from the US, so that doesn't count. United Kingdom, they've launched from Australia.
Australia, okay.
How's that possible? But yeah, Israel has apparently launched capacity because they launched, and then Iran and North Korea and Japan.
Is there anyone in South America?
No.
So that's 9.
Yeah.
I would have said. What did I say? Around 8. Yeah, okay. I didn't know about Iran. I think that's the one that got me.
I didn't know about North Korea. Like North Korea got me.
Yeah, North Korea, China, and Japan all launched around the same era, as far as the news bulletins went.
So it also says that European Space Agency apparently they have launched from the French Guiana. I don't know why.
Well, interesting.
So
that's 10. Well, the European Space Agency have launched from most places.
But they mainly use like US.
Yeah, but I mean, NASA used to be the American, they were the national space agency. It was all through that. Now they've become just another organization.
Yeah.
That offers space launch capabilities. That's what they do now. Yeah.
Okay. I got a more like a concrete answer for you guys. There are 7 cosmodromes in the world. 7.
So we're excluding French Guiana, Australia.
So it's Kennedy at Cape Canaveral, United States. It's Baikonur, right? Kazakhstan and Russia.
Sure.
Right. It's Guyana Space Center in French Guiana.
Okay.
Right. It's Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in China. There is a LP Odyssey Sea Launch Floating Platform. It says multinational.
Well, multinational because it's in the sea.
Yeah. Then there's Satish Dhawan Space Center in India. There is a Rocket Lab Launch Complex 1 in New Zealand. And that's it.
So all the others would have been temporary setups. Okay.
So technically, there is one in South America, and that's in French Guiana.
Yeah. Okay. Now we know. We're way behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I think the point here is we don't know just how many spacecraft are being jetted into orbit every week.
I think
Just on NASA, if they're launching every other week and twice a week or whatever it is, then you multiply that by the other stations. I mean, NASA probably does a lot, but we don't know. We don't know.
Can you imagine how busy it's going to get?
Tomorrow.
But can you imagine how busy it's going to get over the next like 50 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it will, dude. I mean, wouldn't you want to go into space? Like,
I don't know.
how does the one-way ticket? How does the one-way ticket to Mars sound like?
You'd rather go bungee jumping than go into space.
I'm just wondering, would Andrew still be afraid of heights in space?
I wouldn't. I think that.
Yeah.
I think the weightlessness, the free floating non-gravity situation interests me. Well, Virgin Galactic, you can do that, yeah. Oh, they've got that. They've engineered that. Don't worry about that. There's been enough people.
They just plug a pipe into your butt and then suck it up.
Yeah, nappies. Yes. Sure. Has he? No, he's done Olympics as well. He's got Olympic golds. I think it's got to do with individual, if you put Lewis Hamilton in a rubbish car, he wouldn't have had the success. So it's not just his own capabilities, it's the team around him, right? So I think
Put him in a rubbish car.
Do you know how this works though? To get an OBE, CBE, or knighthood, or whatever it is, somebody actually has to apply. So there's a whole process behind it. It's not just they go, all right, who's done well this year? Okay, you are now an OBE. That's not how it works. I mean, yes, you could theoretically apply by yourself, but it normally comes from a recommendation. Yeah, but there is a whole, you've got to propose why and justify it. There's a whole business case behind it. So do you think Andy Murray's mom voted him? Yeah. Oh, it's that time of year again. Yeah, well, ask Google anything. Yeah, so Google who deserves knighthood this year. Bang. Actually, let's do that. No, but if you look at the people who've been recognized in the Queen's Honours every year, it's not always the famous people like actors and sports people. There are business people. There are others who have done services for charity. And yeah, there are others. I mean, I think the one year there was a woman who had been working in the same tea shop as a waitress for like 70 years or 60 years or whatever it was. So she was deemed as a person who was committed to the support of the community because of her resilience and tenacity and all of those things. So it can also be bestowed on, you know, non-famous people. Have you both now Googled who deserves to have honours this year? I thought she was. Oh, Colin Firth, yeah. Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay in front of kneeling in front of the Queen? Oh, oh my God.
I'm just checking the celebrities that's been knighted by the Queen. There's quite a few.
There's been a few.
Okay.
Did you know that South Africa has an equivalent, not knighthood, but that sort of, and there's
Yeah, we do.
levels of government recognition, right? I forget what it's called in South Africa. I think there's two
It's an
versions. It's here, there's CBE and OBEs and here, but I think there is the same sort of orders. Of them. Somebody's Googled that before. No.
It's just Google for South African highest honor.
I think because I looked up Johnny Clegg, right? So he's got both British and South African recognition, as far as I remember, and I think it's CIS. Order of Ikam. Oh, I couldn't even pronounce it. Ikamanga. So there's OI.
Okay, I think Leicester's freezing. Better take a screenshot.
Bronze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Andy Murray. Andy Murray. Yeah.
What about past Formula One drivers? Sterling Moss, Damon Hill. Yeah.
If you accept it.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite a feat. In even though you have a good car, it's still, you require a lot of talent, right? But I think it's also a measure of, well, what do you do with your wealth? What sort of humanitarian side of things is there? Yeah. 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 If you're that far ahead in the championship, the team will take gambles on both setups. Yeah. I don't think we can dispute that. It's not that you win the odd Grand Prix. It's you've done it consistently, repeatedly across different teams. Why can't he achieve that? He's still got a number of years left. They're changing the engines next year on the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ferrari. Hang on. How many championships did he win with McLaren? Was that 2? And it was okay. There was only one. I'm wondering if they changed engine. Yeah. McLaren. Anyway, so yeah, when McLaren changed to Honda, I think that's the time that he moved to Mercedes. And did I tell you I've been to McLaren a couple of times?
What's your guys' favorite teams?
I'm a McLaren man.
You're a McLaren man. Okay.
Well, that's been the problem since they stopped the Mercedes engine. They've been struggling ever since, right? I'm not sure that's the answer. Bore you with the details. That requires that's a whole beer and whiskey conversation. What my experience with McLaren is, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay, I'll give you one story. I mean, it's just immense. I'll give you one story. All right. So we had a tour of the facility, and they got a simulator there, right? So there's restrictions on how much practice you can do, and you can't test your updates on live cars and things. So they rely heavily on the simulators to see whether something's going to make a difference to the setup of the car. So there's simulators that the drivers also use just to remind themselves of the track. So because they have limited track time, okay. So the story goes that, and I forget, I think it might have been the Canadian Grand Prix track. I could be wrong. Okay. So they got Jenson Button and they said, well, you need to go and, remind yourself what this track's like. So get him, spend some time in the simulator. And he was like, I've done this, guys. I've been there, done that. I know that I don't need to practice. It's fine. And he said, no. Come on. It's been a year. You got to get on there. He said, look, I'll prove it to you. Blindfold me. And he off he went. I don't know if he had a quick one practice reminder, but the story goes that he completed a lap blindfolded, and it was something like half a second off his actual when he didn't have the blindfold.
That's amazing.
That's skills. I kind of get it. It's the same circuits every year, and if you've been racing for 10 years, how many laps have you done? I mean, even me watching Monaco on the TV, I know the circuit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Even though, I mean, at Silverstone, there's different tracks, there's different routes. Depending on what you're racing, they have different turns. But yeah, I'm the same. So it's when is South Africa going to host a Grand Prix again, and where would it be? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think it will happen eventually.
Well, yeah.
But Cape Town can easily satisfy those. Yeah.
Why don't we do a street circuit in Soweto? Okay. No, okay, because apparently there was a Heineken did a Formula One thing on the 29th of March in Joburg. Yeah. But the whole thing was leading up to press releases that it would come back to South Africa in the 2022 season. But it's all gone dead since then. And they were talking street circuit somewhere or Kyalami. But I suggest Kyalami is probably not, even if they have resurfaced it.
Kyalami's track is not long enough.
Yeah, it's too short. It's
yeah.
It's not fit for, I mean, when was the last race? 94? I mean, somewhere around there. It was a long time ago. I mean, a lot's happened in Formula One since then.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I remember. You're pretty bleak. But it's one of those things, dude. Don't stress about it. We can still go bungee jumping.
It's COVID friendly.
It's COVID friendly. It's social distancing at its best. And you show me your palms. Are they sweating?
You know it is. His glasses are steaming up. '93. I don't know.
Next level, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that looks amazing. Wow, what's happening? Whose birthday?
Well, just quickly on national days, talking about days, because someone's birthday is coming up soon.
Yeah.
So obviously it's Halloween today. Yeah. And no, we're calling it trick and trace here. Trick or trace. And national days, obviously. Forget today being Halloween. Tomorrow is National Calzone Day. So tomorrow is pizza all day. There we go.
Everything.
Oh, days and all that.
It's frozen again.
I'm not. How can I be frozen? I'm not frozen. I hear you guys fine. Okay. It's US elections. I'm sure we'll be talking about that next weekend. Oh, I'm not sure I want to do that. I mean, I can say my piece in a few minutes. Yeah, it's happened. Can I go with option C, other? Any other? No. That's all we need to know. Pizza, elections, and today's Halloween.
Halloween, yeah. When is the US elections? Tuesday, the 3rd of November.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
And Lester, you're gonna shoot some fireworks on Thursday. Yeah, remember the 5th of November.
Yeah, so Guy Fawkes is. I'll tell you about that next week if you remember to ask me. But it's
send
it's
pictures.
pretty much cancelled. It's cancelled.
No, it can't be cancelled.
I'll tell you what happens in my village. In my village, because it's the one time of the year that my village is in the news. Yeah, I've got to leave you on the edge of your seat wanting more.
Yeah. Frozen. No. Well, that's
What? I've been censored.
it's been real, guys.
No.
Lester,
no.
if you get arrested, unfortunately, we won't be able to bail you out.
There is that. Yeah. Send money now. Can I crowdfund an internet infrastructure upgrade?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.